Welcome back to Travel Crochet. My name is Tracy, and welcome if you're first time here, or welcome back for previous viewers. It's been a while. It's been nearly 3 weeks since I last uploaded a video. We have moved to a new location. We're actually, before I continue, if you haven't been here before, Travel Crochet, that name because my husband and I live full-time in a caravan and travel Australia. So pretty good life. I needed a hobby back in April, so we've been traveling Australia for about nearly 20 months now, and I needed a hobby that was light, and crochet I discovered, and the story continues, and the caravan is filling up with yarn and plushies. I discovered plushies. Anyway, last video I said that I had managed to book into a market, so where we are now, we're back on home turf, actually staying in my brother-in-law's front yard at the moment. Got a market this Saturday, so from when I booked it to when the market has been held, I've had 3 weeks to prepare. However, living in a caravan, the last market that I did, I could hire a table, so I didn't have to worry about tables, and it was great weather, but we were able to go under cover, so if it rained we were fine. This market, however, and probably other markets, because I now plan to do markets as we travel Australia, we needed things to have a market, so preparing it has been in the last nearly 3 weeks. So we have bought a marquee slash gazebo, although I have noticed in the videos that I watch, Americans and Canadians seem to call them tents. Anyway, the covers that we have a stall in, or booth. We call them stalls. America, I've noticed, call them booths, so we call them a stall at the market. So we bought a marquee, so that was starters. That was great, got it on sale, yay. Then we normally only travel with a tiny little table that we have outside, and it's you fold up the lid and it all compacts into a little thing, so that wasn't going to be good enough to sell items at a market unless I had 5 things, and that was it. So we searched and searched, because we travel in a caravan full time, we always have to worry about weights. Here in Australia, they're very strict on making sure that you are within your weight limits of your car towing capacity, but also what your caravan allows you to have in it. So we have to be very mindful of that, and another reason why we're here at the moment is because we're doing upgrades to our car and caravan to ensure that we are well and truly within our weight limits. So we've always got to keep that in mind. So we actually did some research, and we found, I think they're called bar tables, something like that anyway, and they're basically a table that's about that wide, that actually attaches to the legs of the gazebo tent. So we bought 2 of those. So that will be where I'll put the smaller items, we think, on each side. We haven't done a mock-up yet. We're hoping to do a setup to see what it's going to look like Wednesday this week. So I'll film that and add that to the next video. But so we got 2 of those, and then we ended up finding 2 more tables that are the normal white tables that I even see you guys using in America and Canada. The plastic white, folding tables. We managed to get 2 5-foot ones of those. So we're thinking that may go in the middle. Last time we had actually purchased some crates that actually fold down, so when we're traveling they can fold down, be put away, but we will use those under a tablecloth to create some height. for the interest. So we've got those. I did buy some trays to put like little things in, like $5 tray and that. My husband doesn't like that idea. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. We'll have to do some testing Wednesday. It's hard when you haven't really done it before. And we also bought, well, we actually got a great price for 4 walls for the marquee as well. So if it's raining, we'll be able to protect the items from rain. Which I have noticed the forecast has changed and now it's meant to be raining Saturday. So yay, not. Anyway. But I was so excited the first time I was able to actually get an order in for Premier Parfait Chunky yarn. Yay. So let me explain. Here in Australia, we cannot walk into any store here, physical store, and buy Parfait Chunky yarn. Nobody sells it in store. We have to buy it online. We cannot buy directly from Premier itself. They do not sell to us in Australia. I am not sure why. Maybe it's because of the shipping costs. But there are a couple of online stores based in Australia that we can order from, and I researched which one to go, because I was, you know, watching all your videos out there of creators that have been going through the comparisons of the different yarns and all that, and because it costs a lot of money here for it, and I finally found one, craftonline.com. So any Aussies watching, Craft Online is the cheapest for Premier yarns. So I wanted to do a separate video. I actually had the bag unopened for over a week, and I was going to do a separate video just on that yarn haul. I was so excited, but then life happened and we've been, you know, visiting families, visiting friends, we've had birthday parties, we've had different things and looking for things for the market, so it's been crazy. So anyway, it's all going to be in one now. So market prep and yarn haul. Anyway, so what I got was, and of course when I first was looking, white was still in stock. When I went to order, white was out of stock, so I didn't get that. Black was out of stock as well, the two, and green. So those 3 colours I don't have. But anyway, I managed to get 2 chocolate, I think it's chocolate. I thought I had them, yes, it is right, 2 chocolate. So I'm thinking, by the way, we live in a caravan, my husband's on his computer. If you hear a noise suddenly, it's him talking to other people playing his game, so it's life, caravan life, I'm sorry. Hopefully he doesn't talk too much. Anyway, 2 chocolate. Then I was thinking at the time that I was going to start making the mushroom chunky boys. I'm thinking, well, I need red and white. So I got 2 rubies, thinking, yay, I'm going to make them finally. Then they didn't have white. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those. And then I'm thinking, I'm going to make some bees. I got yellow. Actually, I got 3 yellow. So I'm going to make a ton of bees. They all sold. Every single bee I had made last market sold. Then they didn't have black or white to go with the yellow. So now I've got 3 yellow and no white and black to go with it. So there we go. But I did manage to get the pom-pom. And this one they call Let's Glow. It's white, but it's got the colourful dots in it. So I thought, it's white, kind of. So I got 2 of those. As you can see, I've used it. But I still don't think that would go with bees. I don't know. Maybe. But I still don't have black, so I don't know. Anyway, but I have used it for something else. And I love that. And then I got this bright pink. When I first ordered it, I didn't know if I'd like it or not by looking at the colour online. But in person, I love it, love it, love it. Bright pink. I should have ordered heaps more. Love this colour. As you can see, used it. And it goes extremely well with that pom-pom. Next one, I'm still don't know about this one, Peach. I like it like that, but then what I ended up making with that I'm not sure on, but we'll show you in a minute. But can I say also before I continue, sorry, it's been a while, this video might end up a bit long. This is what we can buy in not many stores around Australia, but can go in and buy it. So, but it's only 80 meters, does it give me, which I think is 70 yards or something like that, or is it 90 yards, 80 meters, I don't know. But it's, and Parfait Chonky, what is that? 131 yards, which is 120 meters, so yards is a little bit more. So yeah, this would be about 90 yards maybe. But to feel this I used to think was soft, but now this, no wonder you guys use it all the time. There is no comparison. Absolutely, the quality is like Gucci and Walmart, to be honest. Yeah, so it makes what I've been using look absolutely horrible. Anyway, I got 2 cloudy days. I was thinking maybe elephant, hippo, turtle bodies, maybe. Then I got, what was this colour? I think this is the peacock, which I've used. It's very nice. It's so soft. Then I got iris. Iris, lovely colour. My favourite colour is purple and blue and mauves. What's this one? Orchid. One of those. And really I should have, thinking about it, if I could have, I wanted all the colours, so I kept going, yeah. Really I should get 2 of each, because if I suddenly decide I want to do a bigger project and then I run out halfway, and we know what stock is like with Premier at the moment. I know they've just announced that they held them back because of the quality issue, and now they're bringing them out again, but it will take twice as long to get restocked here in Australia for us to be able to order, so I should have got more when I had the chance, I think. Then this one is plum, beautiful colour. And then last of all, I think, did I say navy before? Is this the navy? I think that's the navy. So excited, they're going to go so fast. Anyway, so that is my, and I was just going to say, I converted what I ended up paying for them into US dollars just for comparison. So for the pom-pom Let's Glow, I paid $11.99, which converts to, the exchange rate today was $7.82 US. So I don't know if that's good or not compared to what you guys pay. And then just the normal Parfait Chonky, what I paid $7.99 again, which converts to $5.21 US. So again, let me know, is that sort of what you guys pay, dearer? I'm not sure. So I had been looking at Hobie, I'm not sure how you pronounce that yarn, but I can only see online, even though they do ship to us in US dollars, but it was about $8 US per skein when not on sale, and it was 120 meters as well, so the same size as these in the Honey Bunny, I think it was called. But that would convert to, I don't know, maybe $11 per skein, so it's getting close to $4 or $5 extra per skein for those, so it just wasn't in my budget to do that. So yeah, So there we go, that's the yarn haul. Now we start with what I've actually made since the last market. I won't go over what I still had left over. You'll be able to look at the previous videos to see what I had left over and what I'd sold previously, but my best sellers last time were bees and turtles, so I've been trying to restock those. But I've got my phone here that I have listed, so every time I make something I put it in my notes here on my phone. I wrote the date that I made it, how much it costs to make, so I calculate the safety eyes, the yarn, the stuffing, everything, and then I put a price that I will sell it for. And before I get into actually what I've made, just to let you know, I'm not doing this as a business. This is a hobby for me. So my prices, by everybody's comments in my last video, are lower than what people would charge. I'm not here to make money out of this. If I can replace the yarn and the items that it costs me to make them, so I can make more, I'm happy with that. Plus, you know, I do throw in a few extra dollars in case prices go up or whatever. But basically for me, the crocheting is like therapy. I have PTSD, unfortunately, and I suffer from anxiety. And I have found crochet has really helped with, in particular, my anxiety. So to me, it's worth more to me to be able to make these items, and then to see the look on people's faces when they purchase the items and love them, and the look on the kids' faces like last market and they're running around with the bees and things like that. That means more to me than the money I get out of it. So I appreciate the comments that people said last time, that they said that they were worth more and they were great items, and look, I really do appreciate that, but I'm not there to make a fortune. If I can, and also we live in a caravan, so I don't want to price them so they're too expensive, they don't sell, and I'm already like under our bed storage here, it's full of plushies, like full. And I can't put any more under there, and there's not so many cupboards in a 19-foot van that you can put things. So that is another reason that I will continue to have my prices. It covers my costs plus a little bit extra, and I'm happy with that. So that's just a little bit of an explanation on that, because I did have quite a few comments last time around my pricing. So I just thought I'd, you know, bit of explanation around why my prices are the way they are. But now I do have the Parfait Chonky that will convert to a little bit higher in prices, because that yarn is more expensive. Like I was paying $4 a skein for this, where I'm paying $8 a skein for the basic ones of these. So it's double the price. So yes, I will ensure that I get back the money that it cost to make the items. Alright, so enough going on. I will actually go on to what I've made. So I made another one of my Grogus. Well, actually this is the second replacement that I made, because I made one and then a family member saw it when we were at a party, a birthday party, and she wanted to order one, so I sold her that and made another one. So this is my pattern that I have made. I've actually got it in a PDF on my website now, so that is available to purchase. We have a website already for our travel adventures that we show on YouTube here. We do have another channel that we show where we go around Australia, so we already had a website for that, so I've just added a section for crochet basically, and I sell some plushies on there, but that's my first pattern, and my first pattern is on there, so I will link the website in the description. But I've got really creative the other day and created QR codes for all my socials and the website, so I'll put that on the screen somewhere. I've also got one for Facebook and Instagram and TikTok. Like, went all out. needed a break from crochet, so created some things. So anyway, one of those, and I will be selling him for $35. Next on my list, I have these mini turtles. So I think I've got 7 of them. This is a really fast pattern. Even for me, look, I would consider myself quite slow when it comes to crocheting. So I think one of these usually takes me between 30 and 40 minutes, I think, and that's pretty good for me. So I'm selling these guys for $5 each. So I've got 2 beautiful sort of musky pink, 2 teal, and 1 navy. So this is like the velvet yarn that we can get in store in like the discount stores here. I think it's sort of the equivalent of your, maybe what I hear, Dollar Tree, something like that. So this one's called Velvet Marley. It doesn't say how many meters it comes, but like it's a lot. And these were $3 or $4, I think, and you could make, I think I did work out with one of them, I can make 7 or no, I can't remember. I did work it out though, but I can make a lot of these out of one of these. So I've actually got the price here. So to make one of these cost me 60 cents to make one of these, and I'm going to sell them for $5 each. So I'm making money on these. So when people say I'm too cheap in my cost, I'm still making money. So yeah, and the pattern is by it's a YouTube tutorial by the Friendly Red Fox, and it is a really fast pattern, market prepping, no sew, so it's great. Anyway, moving on to the next items. No. Oh, by the way, this is my second time filming this. The first one I went to go and edit, and half of the footage was gone. So here we go again, and I can't find, and I couldn't find these ones last time when I was filming. Oh, there's one. There's another one here somewhere. Little octos. They are like, took me 5 minutes to make, and literally if I can make it for 5 minutes, someone else could probably make it in 2 minutes. So fast. So look, this one I've got $2 on it, and it cost me 15 cents to make. So and there is another one here somewhere, but I literally cannot see it under everything on my bed here. Anyway, there's another one somewhere. Where's last market? I started crocheting because I did notice in videos that I'd watched in my market prep time, watching what should I do, people do like to see people crocheting at the market, and then they go, oh, you make these? And I go, yes, and that starts a conversation, and they really liked that. But I was just crocheting with no pattern in mind, because you know, you'd have to start, stop. So literally I ended up doing the top half at the market. Then I didn't even take polyfill or anything, so I couldn't even stuff it or anything, but I didn't get very far because I kept stopping to talk to people. And then when I got home, I ended up turning it into a kind of jellyfish thing. Yeah, so it's a bit weird, but I'm going to charge $5 for that. And look, it cost me 30 cents. So that was that one. Next one is this elephant. This was quite fast to make also. I can't remember how long it took, but it was fairly fast, although I did have to, trying to remember, didn't have to sew on the trunk, but I'm pretty sure I had to sew on the ears and the arms and legs, so there was a little bit of sewing in this. And I think I may have had to sew the head to the body as well, so a bit of sewing. So this was a pattern from a website called amigurumittoday.com. So it's a free pattern, and I'm going to charge $10 for that one. Next in line, ah, there it is. Just a octo, just my pattern made it up. They're pretty easy to work out, and I'm just going to charge $5 for that. Didn't take very long. It cost me 50 cents, so I might even say how much everything costs, so just so you get an idea as well. Next one. I've called this one Cheeky Devil Squish. Now there's a story to this one. I had watched a YouTube video and someone had put out, I think it was a hippo. I thought, oh, I love that, it looks gorgeous, I want to make it. Started making it in the purple here, but then realised that was just part of the head and there was still a gigantic nose and then a gigantic body, and by the time I finished this it was going to be like 6 foot tall. So I thought, no, I can't, it's going to cost a fortune in yarn and nobody will buy it, it'll be too big and I live in a caravan. So I ended up turning it into this. A squishy, cheeky devil thing. And where we're staying now, my brother-in-law's grandson lives with him, and was talking to him, and he was showing me all about squishmallows, and I thought, oh, this could be like a squishmallow. So it's a cheeky devil thing, and I've got $10 on him. And so even that ended up costing me $5.50, so that was going to be an expensive item if I had to keep going. So yeah, moving on. Oh, I finally got some Chonky Mushroom Bois done. Not in the Premier Parfait Chonky, unfortunately, but in the velvet yarns. So I think I have 4 or 5 made. So I've got 2 with the nice musky pink colour, 2 with the normal red, and 1 navy. But I love that pattern. I see why people love that pattern. Had to see what all the fuss was about, but yeah, definitely see why you love that pattern. So that's that, and I'm going to charge $5 for those, and they cost me 50 cents to make. Next one I made, so I have been working and I have been making a few things. So next one I made was this cute little teddy bear. So I think he turned out quite well. I think it was the same site as the elephant. Yeah, amigurumittoday.com. So, and again, had to sew on the ears and the limb. No, the feet were part of the pattern. Had to sew on the head, arms and ears. I can't remember, and I think the snout. So that cost me $1.50 to make, and I'm going to sell him for $10. Now, I found this pattern and I haven't seen anyone else show this pattern, and you want to market prep something fast, like for me who is slow, and I know I am slow. Oh, found another turtle. This pattern literally takes me 5 minutes to make one, and they're so cute. Little mouse, how cute is that little mouse? And then I showed Mason, the 8-year-old that we're staying here with, and he loved it and wanted one, so I made him a purple one for his birthday that was just this week gone. So he adored it, and I thought, well, for something that takes 5 minutes So I made, where are we? There is another grey one somewhere. Everything keeps getting lost on the bed here. Oh, what, another turtle. So I've made 2 grey, 1 I call gold, 1 brown tan, a pink one, then the teal kind of colour one, and 2 blue, and 1 red. So I had so much fun making these. Once I knew that pattern, I didn't even have to look at the pattern. 5 minutes, done. I'm sure, if I haven't tried it with the Parfait Chonky yet, I'm sure that they would be just as cute and just a little bit bigger. So you want a new item that I don't really see people, I haven't seen people make it. This is one. Now, the person, where did I get this pattern from? This is from a website called stringydingding.com. So every time I say these patterns, I'll hopefully have written it down here, there somewhere to show you where to go. Yeah, highly recommend that pattern. Alright, next one. If anybody's watched my previous video, I had a rooster. Now from the same pattern set, I have now made the hen. She took quite a while. She took longer than the rooster to make, I think, with the frills and extra bits. Excuse me. Yeah, so she took a bit longer to make, and when you get used to working with the plush yarn and then go back to acrylic, yeah, it was a chore. I don't particularly like working with it anymore, although I do like it because you get so much detail. And this is so cute because she just sits there, she dangles on the shelf and the legs dangle away. And the rooster I sold for $25. I'm actually going to put this one on for $30, just because, look, I say I don't want to make money out of this and it's a hobby and that, but she really did take a long time and frustration. So yeah, $30 is this one. But look, to be honest, it only cost me $2.50 in actual materials to make her, but I think she's worth $30. That one I'm making an exception, so I'll sit her there. Now next one. Okay, I've kind of been trying this period of trying patterns, ones that I've seen that sell well at markets on videos that I've watched, so I had to try an axolotl. So the first one that I tried was a free pattern on Instagram by Mel's Crocheted Creations, and that's the first one I made when I got the Parfait Chonky, and it's a bit cute. I did like this pattern, it worked out really well. No sew, which we all love no sew, as we know. So yeah, I'm going to charge $5 for that one. Now I worked out that that cost me 50 cents to make, so $5 is pretty good profit. Then next one, last market, as I said before, I think I said that, I don't know, second time round, I can't remember what I've said now. Last market bestsellers was turtles and bees, so I had to make more bees. Couldn't get it in the Parfait Chonky, the colours, but I did manage to get the colours in the stuff that I can buy here. So I made these gorgeous bees. This is a free pattern that is just not long been released by Southern Girls Crochet. Anybody watched my previous videos will see and know that I love Southern Girl Crochet's patterns, and this is just another one. But I did notice the other day she's released a duck, not a free one but a paid pattern, and I really want that duck. That's going to be next on my list to tell you. It looks really cute. But anyway, I made 6 of these because I only had 3 last time and they all sold out, and I think I could have sold more if I had them. So 6 of these. You don't need to see all the 6. They're all the same except for this one where I ran out of yellow, so I had to give him a black bum. he's a little bit different. Oh, so because he's a little bit different, I changed his smile. He's just straight smile instead of a smiley smile. So they cost me $2 to make, and I'm going to sell them for $15. Alright, oh, the next cute one that I found, because everyone does love Grogru when I had Grogru at the market last time. So I found a miniature pattern and made 2 mini ones. Isn't it cute? But again, I had to go back to acrylic yarn, but I thought, this must be quick. Even my husband said that mustn't have taken you long. And then the first one I didn't really time it. Second one I timed it. It took me 2 hours. So yeah, took me a while. So, but the cost to make one is 20 cents. But I'm going to sell them for $5 because they took a long time, but they're so cute. And everyone loves Grogru and the details in them. So, now that was actually a YouTube tutorial by False Bubbles for little Grogru. So, False Bubbles. Okay, next one. Oh boy, did I have fun with this one. Now, I watch Crochet with Jenna, and I see so many people watch Crochet with Jenna, and I love her turtles. So I thought she did a YouTube tutorial for her strawberry turtle, and I thought I've got to do that. I've got the yarn now, I use the same yarn as her, the same hook size, and I must have a really tight tension because mine is tiny compared to what hers turned out like. So to do her size, I think I'll have to go up a size hook, sorry. But then I was watching YouTube videos as I was crocheting, and the first mistake I made was I managed to sew one of the flippers on back to front. So I had to take that off, start again with that. Oh, hang on, grabbing. Then got on to the next YouTube video I was watching, right into it. Then I looked down, so I had been sewing the head on. I looked down and then I had the head here, beside the back flipper and next to the tail here, right there in its tummy. So I had to undo that and redo it, and then in the meantime of redoing it and undoing it, I've kind of given it a squished face look. So I don't know, he looks a bit, she looks whatever, it looks kind of like it's face planted something. But I mean, it's still cute. I love the colours, I really do. I'm gonna have to make another one just to see if I can do it properly and not watch any videos while I'm doing it, because yeah. So this one was a very frustrating one, and even the gaps that Jenna had to put the fins in to sew them on were tiny compared to what hers showed. So yeah, I've really got to change my hook size to if I do it again, because I really struggled. Anyway, this costs me $10 to make because we are using the more expensive but beautiful yarn. So I'm going to sell her for $25. Then, not many to go. On the Axolotl bandwagon again. I made this one. Again, those colours. I just love that pom-pom with the bright pink. I think that looks so pretty. And I love, like, I was looking at all the Axolotl patterns, and to be honest, I like the ones that look like real axolotls, the ones that are the chubby ones and the quick sew, whatever. I mean, this is no sew, this was fabulous, but it looks like a real axolotl. I just can't make the ones that don't look like this shape. I just don't like them. I don't know what obviously other people like the other ones, but I just can't bring myself to make them. Anyway, I love this one. So this pattern, I think this is the popular pattern that people make, by Way Crochets on Instagram. It is a paid pattern, but I think this was worth it. It was really well written, didn't take that long. Yeah, I just love it. Just love it. So I will try and make more, because I did confirm with Mason that I've been talking about. I actually gave Mason the first purple one of these axolotls for his birthday, along with the purple mouse, because his favourite colour is purple. But yeah, he knew all about axolotls. He said his friends at school know all about axolotls. They've got pet axolotls. They do projects on axolotls. Family members were talking to the other night when we were out for dinner. A couple of them work in schools as teacher aides and teachers and that, and they said all the kids mad about axolotls. So I thought, right, I really do have to start making these. So you're definitely right, that making those patterns. Then, nearly there, another one of the quick turtles by the Friendly Red Fox YouTube tutorial. But this is the one, I don't know about this colour scheme. Peach and it, like I said to my husband, I want to make a turtle. I need 2 colours, choose 2 out of these 3. So I had the yellow there as well, and he chose those 2. But then I've made it and I go, I don't know. I really don't think I like that combination. Somebody might, but yeah. What do you think? Tell me. I'm not sure. I mean, he's made now, but yeah, I don't know if that was a great decision. Anyway, so yeah, again, didn't take long, but a good medium size, turtle size, this one. Very quick pattern, easy to make. What did this one cost me? $2.50 to make, and medium one I'm going to sell for $12. Then we're up to lucky last 2. Again on the bandwagon of popular patterns. I finally decided to try the Club Crochet Triceratops. So I made 2 of them. I made, oops, this one's upside down. I made them today. One, I think I've stuffed this one more than this one. It's here, all the yarn's slightly different size. I'm not sure, but they're slightly different. But I really struggle with the picot stitch. I don't do well with that. I've had another Triceratops pattern that was Southern Girl Crochet's pattern also that I paid for, and I tried that and I failed doing the picot on that one as well. I ended up with 4. You're meant to have 5 of these. These ones I actually ended up with the 5. I did better this time than I did last time, so I might have another go at Southern Girl's pattern again. But yeah, look, once I get past that, look, it's really fast, but then it didn't help with this one, the second one. This one I did alright in. It wasn't too bad. I redid this bit about 3 times and then finally kind of got there. This one, I had a phone call. I was on the phone. Decided I can crochet while I'm on the phone. That's fine. Have a conversation and do it. I was 3/4 of the way through the pattern, nearing the end of my phone call. I looked down. I had the head here. I had a foot here. I had another foot like there. Another one. It was back to front, upside down and inside out. It's like, oh my God. I cannot do that and talk on the phone, so frogged it all out. But it was a good test for the yarn. Premier frogs really well. Got no fluff on me, nothing, and it was beautiful. Eventually got there. So I wanted some dinosaurs because I did sell one dinosaur, a Bronto, last market. I had one left, a pink one, but then I didn't have any other colours other than pink, and I know that it appears that dinosaurs are quite popular, what I see on the YouTube tutorials, so I still want to try and make some more different ones if I can, but there is so many patterns on my list that I want to try, and you just can't get to them all. And honestly, I've been staying up to like 3-4 o'clock in the morning crocheting because I'm so slow, and I need to have as much as I can for this market, because from experience, because we used to live in this town, this market and the next market, the two biggest markets of the year, and they get people from Melbourne come down for it. It's about 45-50 minutes from Melbourne Centre, so it's a really big market, and they can have like a couple of thousand people come through. So I really do want to have as much as I can, but also I've started noticing the more days I've stayed up to 3-4 o'clock in the morning, I'm starting to make more mistakes. So I'll probably have to go to bed a bit earlier one night, but we're night owls anyway. Like a typical day, we don't go to bed to midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I've just been extending that a little bit, but probably shouldn't do that for too long. But anyway, I have talked enough. This probably is way too long. I apologise. We will be doing a mock setup hopefully Wednesday this week to actually see what everything will look like with the marquee, because we have no idea how we're going to do the setup right now. So my husband and I will we know that Wednesday is the day that everyone, because there's so many people here that there's cars everywhere, there's nowhere to set up a marquee unless everyone's out. So everyone's at work Wednesday, so we'll have the opportunity. Hopefully it doesn't rain. It's kind of meant to, so hopefully it doesn't. But we might have the carport area to try and set up, because you can't set up in here in the caravan. So we'll try and do that. So I'll get some footage with that. I'll put this video out. The next one will be our testing out our setup. Then I'll film at the market as much as I can, and then do the what I sold and how much I sold after that one. So until then, thank you so much for watching. Sorry it's been a while, and hopefully this footage worked, because I don't want to have to do this again. I'm getting tired, and things, as I said, start going wrong when you're tired. So anyway, time to finish up. Thank you for watching. If you've stuck it out this long, I really appreciate it. And if you do want to see what happens as we go, hit that subscribe button and maybe give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you think. And if you do happen to want to follow our travels around Australia, like I said, our other main channel is called Aussie Encounters, as in Ozzy Osbourne. That's spelt that way, O-Z-Z-Y, Encounters. There you go. Alright, until next time, we'll see you then. See you later.